Beloved Nigerians, this is my voice of lamentation for a failed nation, where all the apparatchiks of government have been captured by a few leviathans. The executive arm of government has been captured systematically. Even the INEC, even the security. The legislative arm, for the first time in Nigeria, has been captured by subtle negotiations. The judiciary has been compromised. The citizens have been intimidated into moribund silence. Our youths are jabbering to foreign lands, leaving our best of brains to do menial jobs. Terrible brain drain. Some at home are busy with their laptops doing Yahoo business. Our students no longer value education because certificate forgery has been institutionalized. Many religious leaders, so-called men of God, are busy chasing money. Many are busy building gigantic structures, not knowing that a Taliban government is gradually loading that can scatter all this in one day. Many are living in their comfort, glass houses, when their congregation is wallowing in abject poverty and penury. I'm lamenting for a nation that has no working constitution, because we all know that the 1999 constitution is a huge lie that began with we, the people, which is a huge lie. We know it was something from a military junta, Decree 24. Even the recommendations of the constitution for presidency, we have seen it, has been torpedoed. The 25% requirement at Abuja, we have seen it. 68 exclusive lists in the constitution that does not allow any development of our natural resources from the states. No governor is in control of the security of his state because he must take instructions from the general of police. A nation that has no security, where even the military with their guns are still under the same state capture. A nation where the politicians have continued to wallow in the quagmire of consumerism. Look at 160 million being approved for car allowance. A regime that can borrow and sacrifice the future of their unborn children. We've never had it this bad. I'm going to disappoint so many people in this broadcast, in this short video, starting from my immediate family, some of who feel I am on a suicide mission. Everybody knows that the DSS is now doing press up. To my bishop, whom I swore a vow or promise of obedience, I apologize if I'm sounding like a political activist. I have a pressure within my soul pushing me to exercise my prophetic mission as a priest. Please do not throw away the baby with the bathwater. I am begging Nigerians to hear my voice. I am begging our consumerist politicians to save this country from collapse. My message is to the obedient movement. We have not failed, but we should move quickly to our plan B. There should be a plan B to fix the engine of the Nigerian vehicle. And the question is, who will fix this engine? Can the legislatures fix it? All they can do is a constitutional reform. Can the military fix it? They can only transition the nation. At most, they may achieve restructuring. Fixing of the constitution has to be done by the citizens through what is called constitutional renegotiation, through a multi-regional referendum. Referendum should not be an Igbo project. Even the middle belt nationalities need it. The upper north Sharia nationalities need it. Igbo nationalities need it. Yoruba nationality need it. Ijaw nationality needs it. My message to my fellow religious leaders: remember that freedom is the principal mission of Christ. Luke chapter 4:18. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me to bring good news to the afflicted, freedom for the captives. Even Muhammad, for the Muslims, preached freedom. Please begin to close shop if you are still chasing after shadows. Concentrate on the emancipation of our people. Stop exploiting them. They are hungry. Please, stop exploiting them. For Catholic priests, you already know what the triple munera of the priesthood is. Our council tells us we must be prophets, we must be priests, we must be leaders also of the people of God. I am begging our political leaders who have hijacked our leadership, please stop sharing our national resources. It will soon finish. Stop borrowing to consume. Let's together transition this country towards constitutional renegotiation. There are 3 packages from this renegotiation. If we are going for federation, let us agree, let it be a federation. What we are running now is unitary government. If we are agreeing for confederation, let it be a confederation. If some people want to separate, marriage is never by force. You may wonder why I started with the Finlandia tune, which is today the Biafran anthem. I'm not a fan of Biafran agitation, but I'm a freedom fighter. If you study the origin of IPOB very well, you see what went wrong somewhere. Now they are lacking the support of the very people that they are fighting for. This respect for the freedom of movement of the same people they are fighting for, and even the religious sensibilities of the same people. What is the predominant religion of the so-called Biafran territory? Is it not Christianity? Why would their leader be asking for Judaism or for African traditional religion? So if there is a referendum, will he succeed? Why I'm saying this is, if you look at the history, NINAS, Nigerian indigenous nationalities, alliances of the sovereign nations, started earlier and have the template for constitutional renegotiation. And the modus operandi is peaceful protests. Peaceful protests. The masses, Nigerian masses, has to do something at this point. The final call for Nigerians in diaspora: please push your resources to the right channel for the freedom of these our individual indigenous nationalities. NINAS has the best template I've seen so far. We only need to support the movement through alliances. The mandate, the time for mandate recovery is over. We have been overpowered by state and non-state actors. but we can still unite to fix the engine of the Nigerian vehicle. Even Peter Obi said it. Any route that will be less bloody is the route we shall follow. For those who are afraid of my life, I'm ready to offer it for this struggle. Let the arresters come. Let the killers come. I want to die for Nigeria.